Yo, 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 you rocking with OGTV 313. I'm your guy, Young Gil, a.k.a. OG Low Nitty. And it's been a minute, man. I'm glad to have y'all still tuning in, subscribing, coming for that content. Islam, I say salam, assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam, ma. What up to the streets? How y'all be? Shouts out to my man, Grave Street Snoop. I ain't gonna forget about you, baby. Capo 1 and 2, my baby Keisha. Y'all know how to rigmarole go. Oh, and I can't forget the brother, Bird Eel, a.k.a. Petty Tupac, Da Vinci Eel. Y'all stay tuned, stay locked. So today's topic, who started influencing the world to wearing Cartiers with diamonds, Cartier watches, minks, and gators? Now, it's been long since said that Chicago had influence on who started minks and gators. And it's been long standing that Detroit also started the fashion or the swag or the trend or trend setting of minks and gators. Now, knowing that we neighboring cities, it's quite common that we gonna have the same style. Even when they come to jitting, they say they started jitting. And if you watch videos, you'll see the difference between how people from Detroit jit than people from Chicago. To me, Detroit jitting is better. Chicago jitting, it has its own swag, it has its own flavor. A lot of energy, though. A lot of energy. When it comes to the Gators and the mink gang, I would have to say that Chicago and Detroit is neck and neck in that. Because a lot of pimps come from Chicago also. A lot of players come from Chicago. Same as Detroit. Pimps and players from Detroit. Same thing. Minks and Gators. And this was the dress code, you know, back in that era of time. You know, when you were a player or a pimp, you had a stable of women, your dress code every day was suit and Gators and minks. You know, it's no different than a doughboy on the block. Every time you see him, what he got on? Polo shirt, Levi's, Air Maxes. True Religion to the flow. Amiri, whatever they wearing right now, Balenciaga. It's the dress code of the day. You know, so when we talk about fashion and trend setting and who started what, let's be real with the facts, man. I know it's a lot of haters out there who think, oh, Detroit ain't started that. Chicago started it. You know, if you look at the rap game today, it's a lot of guys, man, that's wearing Cartiers all of a sudden now in their videos. Look at it. Detroit started that, man. Detroit started that whole trend when it comes to them Cartiers, man. You know, we been lit. They say not Detroit lit just because it comes to the music. Okay, yeah, that may be true, but we've been putting out good music. People was just hating on Detroit because of the danger. The city is really dangerous. Once upon a time was the murder capital of the world. We don't hide from our history or our past. We embrace it. True Detroiters, real Detroiters embrace the history. We don't pack up and leave a state. Nah. You continue to make history. Embrace the heritage. Become a patriot of where you from. And that's what it's all about, man. But getting back to the topic of trend setting, who started what and what not, Detroit has always been a trend setting city. You can't do nothing but agree with me. If you disagree, you know, Vezo said it, a hater and a rat go hand in hand. You hating, you telling on something. You want to sit up here and tell me that Detroit has not been a trend-setting city, the mitten, for years and years to come? Come on, man. You know, people need to really realize when you go to comparing cities and comparing states and neighborhoods, Detroit, we do things our way, the way we see on the Frank Sinatra tip. We don't follow nobody, man. We don't follow nobody's style. Can't nobody come and say, oh, they doing it because Dog was doing that. Oh, that what they doing down there. Or what they doing over here. Detroit do our thing. We do it better than anybody. Right now, the city is on right now. And I got out today and try to get around, man, to catch up with a couple of guys, man, like who own black-owned businesses out here flourishing. Yeah. Yeah. I got y'all. Yeah. Y'all need to see that it's proactiveness going on in the city of Detroit. People out here taking care of their families, man. Everybody not selling dope. Everybody not out here pushing a bag, but everybody got a bag. All depending on and which way you narrate that. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, we're not trying to say that the word bag or the phrase bag, some people that say it has a negative connotation. But in this case, let's be clear and precise. We're talking about in a proactive way. People who have their own businesses. It's time that the world see that what's going on in Detroit on the positive side of things. It's great, man. Detroit is a great place to live, a great place to stay. Don't never know, oh, Detroit's good. You can go. It's violence everywhere. It's just that when Detroit do, we just cold-hearted with this shit. You know, every state, you know, some guys, you know, when they commit crimes, they be really not trying to commit a crime, really not trying to hurt nobody. You know, but you know, when unemployment is rampant throughout rural cities in the world, and people start feeling that pressure, that frustration, you understand what I'm saying? That resentment in life, and you know, tragically, mentally, it'll cause you to do something, man, that you really don't be into doing. It's too much money out here, period, for anybody to be committing any kind of crimes. Let's be trendsetters on that. Let's just stop committing crime. Go get a job. You know, it's not, women are not the only ones that give birth. We do too with our ideas. Don't be scared to invest in yourself or put yourself out there. Yeah, emotionally, it may be expensive. You know, socially, it may be expensive, but you can't care about what nobody think. If you care about what somebody think, you could never be a trendsetter. You're never going to blaze a trail. 'Cause I'm going to tell you what, whatever you do, all these people hating and criticizing and saying this and saying that, as soon as you make it and go to number one, guess what? Them same people will be knocking on your door to myself, can I get a slice of that pie too? But don't forget, you know, you are to give love and not demand love in return. You know, that's one of the great teachings of the MSTFA, the Moral Science Tool of America. You know, to give love and not demand love in return. You know, be pure in heart with the things you do and the things you say to people, and treat people like you want to be treated. You know, with good age comes a lot of wisdom and maturity and responsibility. You have to have that in order to survive these days. A lot of times when you out and about, people will see your demeanor and they just automatically, oh, that's a man. That's a man. By the way you walk, the way you talk, and how you carry yourself. Oh, he ain't out here in the street. Oh, he ain't know nothing. You won't even be a target. People will overlook you. And that's the blessing of living righteously. Because a righteous man is invincible. Be a trendsetter on that. We have to take these negative connotations, man, and turn them around, turn that narrative around. You know, and put a beautiful spin on things. You know, people try to think that a lot in life comes with negativity. It's just things that we go through. It's a story that has to be told. I'm, you know, sharing my experiences with you guys. Anybody could do anything they want to do in life. Sometimes life puts you on a path. You just got to go with it and see what happens. But you can't be afraid. You can't be scared. You know, if you should fear no one but God. That's why a lot of brothers and sisters, a lot of people don't excel, because they have fear. That's another thing with the government. You know, they do things to instill fear in the people. Just like recently, I had a situation with my moms and them and my pops. They was talking about, oh, it's finna be 8 to 14 inches of snow, and they were really petrified at the mere idea that the newscaster, the weatherman, said expecting 8 to 14 inches of snow. I have never seen my mother and father in so much fear. But this is what you know platforms do. How you use your platform, how you coordinate your message is very important. It's paramount. Because our audiences are sponges. They soak up things. You know, someone may need a good word for the day, may need to hear something positive, something motivating, something spiritual that'll get down up in their bones and get them up to get out to go do what they got to go do. A lot of times I needed that. But when you tap in to the inner you, the God within you, it's a whole different movement. It's a whole different motivation. Let's be trendsetters of that. Tapping into ourselves instead of tapping into what he doing, or tapping into what she doing, or tapping into what they doing. Today, if you listen to a lot of rappers, everybody want to sound alike. Is that trendsetting? Is that biting? You know, back then it's called that biting. Oh, he's jocking me. Oh, he on my tip. Saying like that. Some guys got less slick. Oh, he on my beep. And there used to be a lot of fighting scrummages about that. But yeah, that's what guys do. When you hot, they try to follow. They try to follow your line. When you hot. Imitation is the highest form of flattery. See, you can't look at it in a negative way. A lot of times in life, to get over the next hump or to the next stage, you got to flip something. And you have to be able to do it mentally, right then and there. So somebody say something, criticize you. Oh, man, you be thinking you always just slick. You know, I try to do a little bit, babe. Keep it moving. Because you already know in your mind, you just paid $3,500 for your outfit, and he's sitting up here with a pair of Levi's and Air Forces and a T-shirt with a bear on it. But he commenting on what you got on. So somebody wasn't looking for me to somebody. You know, you got to be conscious of your surroundings at all times. Be trendsetters of that. Guys getting backdoored. How can you be with a team of guys and you ain't see you ain't conscious of how guys moving, how they staring at you, and you know what I'm saying? I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. You know, Detroit has always been a trend-setting city. I'm proud to be a Detroiter. Extremely proud. You know. Do I got pride? You know, the more scientific America teaches me, be pride is an abomination. So, you know, I ain't trying to die for Detroit, but I'm proud to be a citizen, you know, of Detroit, a resident of Detroit, you know. Yeah. Me and all my day ones, man, everybody, the whole team, man. You understand me, man? Everybody good, man, and everybody conscious. There'll be times when I might go through the headquarters and sit up, and we might have a discussion. And y'all might have to, you know, y'all might hear my guys kick me like, them guys is intelligent. Them guys don't, I'm talking about these guys, man, these guys, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nobody you gonna see me around gonna be on no goofy stuff. It's all business, man. All business. You understand that? It's never gonna be personal. You know, it's never gonna be personal, man. You understand me? It's gonna be always business. That's just how our area moves. We ain't for play. You know. This thing, people may ask, but how did I got what did with the things, you've done it. Well, you from, how did you end up doing something like this? Like I say, sometimes in life, you constantly your surroundings. When you do something for another brother, which is the golden rule, of a Muslim, you should want for your brother what you want for yourself. And he had spoke with me, and I went and did the interview, and it was a blessing. The universe is just start pulling away in his direction, both of our direction. That's not because I say so or because he said so. That's because Allah says so. God. See, nothing is accidental. Nothing. He's the cause, the ruler's root from which all things have grown and gonna come and go, and why it happened. I don't take credit for nothing. Every day I give it up to God. Every day. You have to, man. You have to, no matter what you're doing in life. Yeah. Trendsetting. It's a serious thing, man. That's why a lot of guys coming out with their own clothing line. Because it expresses a lifestyle. It expresses an emotion, a feeling. It expresses a direction. It expresses an idea. It expresses black excellence. It expresses prestige, honor, respect. This is why we do what we do when it comes to entrepreneurship. Get in the trade, man. Do something. I'm going to give y'all a good segment on black-owned businesses in Detroit. Yeah, y'all going to love that. Y'all going to love that segment. Because people don't think, ain't nobody in Detroit getting no money. All they doing selling dope. Stop. That's all cap. Everybody ain't selling dope because the dope game ain't for everybody. But I don't know what, what I'm saying? But everybody do what they do because they got to do it. Ain't nothing to it, man, but to do it, man. Own your situation. Stay on top of it. I also want to give a shout out, man, to my entire family, man. Big Mama Nina. My cousin Blondie, she been on my head. Free Shane Shane. You understand what I'm saying? For all the brothers up in there, man. Everybody that's trying to get out, man, I'm going to be getting on y'all too, Somebody has to be a voice, A lot of brothers in there, man, need to be heard. Need to be looked after, man. So we're going to get on top of that too. We're going to get on top of a lot of things. Real TV. Ain't nothing scripted. Ain't nothing. This ain't no puzzle, no joke, no game. I'm going to be out in traffic, pulling up on guys. What up, though? Hopping out, filming. Yeah. We gonna do it. We gonna do it to be the best at it, baby. Trendsetting. That's what it's all about. Even in this lane that we in, the more in this lane doing it, ain't nobody doing what the more do it. Ain't nobody. The more was the first one to come out with that situation dealing with the penitentiary. Al Prophet told it. He said, man, it's unique. It's interesting what you got going on. Man, I loved that. And then turn around, double back, and did an interview with him. Speaks for itself. Stand on his own 10 toes. He put the work in. The foundation is always, before the corn, the ground must be prepared before the corn can be planted. How you going to harvest anything if your ground has been prepared? So he put his own work. He trendset for himself. You see what I'm saying? If you ain't going to live for something, find something to die for. He got a daughter, man. All y'all that got kids out there that love y'all kids and want to see your kid with the best, man. You ain't got something, you know what I'm saying? You got to find something to live for, find something to die for, man. Trendset with that. Your belief systems and how you see things. How you view life. Sit down and ask yourself, in which direction am I going? And when you figure it out, man, you're going to be a cold piece. He or she, whoever it may be. Hey, I'm your boy, OG Low Nitty, coming to y'all with the OG TV 313, and it's been a pleasure. Peace.